Hey there, my name is Kurn, and in this video I'm going to show you a bit about the geography of Blackrock Depths. While this is filmed on retail, it is primarily a source of information for Classic, but obviously since it is retail, you can use it as a reference as well. So coming in here, I want to show you what happens when you do have the Shadowforge key, or access to a rogue. So in my last video I showed how to get the Shadowforge key. Once you have it, you'll be able to open this door, as well as the door over here, Shadowforge gate, as well as the door to the East Garrison, which is accessible up here. You actually don't need to go opening those gates. You can come around here, kill some mobs, and open this door as well. But obviously if you've got a rogue, or if you have the key, you're probably better off. It'll save you some time. So what I want to show you here is the Dark Iron Highway. This is a part of BRD that a lot of people will just skip over, mostly because there's, quite frankly, a gazillion mobs. But there is a boss here. His name is Bael'gar, and he is one of only 3 Molten Giants that can be found outside of Molten Core. So this guy is the first of 2 Molten Giants you'll find within BRD. He's, a boss. He drops loot. So it's worth, it's definitely worth fighting him. Watch out for these paladins, who are super annoying. What with their bubble and their heal. I would really recommend clearing straight down one path, one side of the path, and taking on any patrols that you can take safely. You don't need to clear both sides, but you do need to clear one side and the middle. Do not just try to go straight down the middle. You'll end up pulling, everything. So you'll want to come up here and take on Bael'gar. It's really not a difficult or long trek over here. Do watch out for these guys. They do patrol, and once you pull one of them, they'll all come. So you definitely want to make sure that you have cleared out both of these guys on the sides. You would not want them to patrol, or start patrolling rather, as soon as you encounter the boss. Alright, so there's Bael'gar, and, he's a Molten Giant, so be aware, and just, sort of tank and spank him. I don't really remember the details of the fight. It has been a while since I couldn't one-shot him, but there you go. Some loot. And that's all there really is to do on this end. That said, there is some other stuff to see while you're here. So we will continue going down this path and just heading deeper into the Dark Iron City, really. Again, like I said, just keep an eye out for patrols, watch for these guys shifting positions, and just clear down one side. That's all that's really needed. You'll notice here the door is open, and you won't always see that. Why is that? Because as soon as you open up the Shadowforge Lock, which is located in the East Garrison, then that door closes, because, I don't know if you can see, there's a passageway up here. You can see some mobs here, so you come down this way and go through that passageway into that part of the city, which is where the Grim Guzzler, the bar, is. So normally that's what people do, is they come in, they go to the East Garrison, they turn the key, and then they're able to go through that passageway. But of course that door closes then, and you can't get through here. This is a really nice shortcut to get to the Lord Incendius and the Black Anvil. So the Black Anvil is necessary for crafting dark iron gear. The Dark Iron Forge, of course, is something located further in BRD, but the Dark Iron is where you can, or rather the Black Anvil is where you can go to forge all of that stuff. So you'll want to take these down in pairs until you get all the way here to Incendius. So he's patrolling around. I would wait until he gets to about here before pulling. Now, obviously, I can't pull him without killing him, but pull him back as far as you can. Don't fight up here, just in case he knocks you back into the lava, because then you will die. So you can just take out Incendius and loot him. He's got some great bracers, so that's always useful. And then you'll have access to the Black Anvil. Now, this guy over here, Phineas Darkfire, is the guy that you need to kill to get the BRD key. So if you don't want to go through the Ring of the Law and go across, then you can go and kill him here. But in order to turn in the quest, you would need to do all of the stuff I mentioned in my last video. So that said, he is a boss. He does drop loot. You can easily access him this way. Sort of a quick run. So feel free to kill him if you like. Do be aware that he patrols, and he could be all the way up there when you show up. He may not necessarily be in this spot. But, you know, if he's here, you may as well kill him. Anyway, at that point, you have the choice of either going up and turning in the quest for the key if you already have it, or really just running back out of the instance. Or you can then go into the East Garrison and then turn the Shadowforge Lock and then get your way to the bar. So basically that's all I really wanted to show you, is that quick shortcut to Phineas Darkfire, to the Black Anvil, and of course to show you Bael'gar, because so many people come to this dungeon and have no idea that he's even here, or that he even exists. So I hope that you found this helpful and useful. Thanks so much for watching.